No goals, no chance of a Japan call-up, and no light at the end of the tunnel for Kyogo Furuhashi in his French nightmare. But could Bournemouth perhaps save him and bring him back to the UK? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. It's Kyogo Furuhashi time. It's been a while since we talked about this guy. Obviously had a few years at Celtic. A pretty great few years, to be honest. Really thought the guy was something special. Left Celtic. A lot of people would say he was the best striker, to be honest, since Henrik Larsson, which I think is debatable. But I think when you look at it, he very well could be. There's not many better than Kyogo since the Larsson days. So yeah, he might be worthy of that title, but he's went to Rennes and he's not been worthy of playing games. He's barely been on the pitch. His statistics are shocking. He hasn't even scored a single goal, 6 appearances in total, and he's now not been named in the 25-man squad ahead of Rennes' pre-season. Not looking good.
Sacre bleu, oui, oui. Nothing wee wee about it. It's sorry, sacre bleu, but I mean, what am I more shocked about? The fact that he's went and scored no goals, or the fact that a Premier League club that's in the top 10 or linked to him, probably the Premier League club in the top 10, because it's Celtic. I'm surprised nobody took a punt on him, especially Ange, right? I mean, this is low-hanging fruit, right? It'd be very easily for me or you or anyone else to say, oh, he's shite, he's lost it. I don't think it's a case of that. I just think it's a move that's completely and utterly failed.
It's a move I didn't agree with at the time.
Yeah.
I was shocked when Rennes came in and I thought, right, okay, it's a Ligue 1 side, but it's not a top Ligue 1 side. It's not a PSG, a Lyon. It's not someone like that. I was surprised that he went there. And he went there, I think he debuted, he got like a start, and then that was pretty much it. A couple of substitute appearances after that, and since then, he's not been in the squad, he's not made an appearance, and it's really poor. The reason he went to Rennes was because he believed he couldn't get into the Japanese national team at Celtic, which I don't understand, because Dyson Maeda is the number 1 striker for Japan, and he plays for Celtic. Hatate gets into the Japanese team and he plays at Celtic. I don't understand what Kyogo's thinking was. Perhaps maybe he didn't think he was as effective under Rodgers as he was Ange. Maybe he wanted to change. Maybe he wanted to play under new management. But he's went to Rennes with the soul, not the soul, but the main reason he went there was to increase his chances of getting into the national team, and all he's really done is deplete it. His chances.
He's killed them. But again, we said it. We turned around and said, it's like, you know what, if the Japanese manager's not going to pick him, we didn't see how a move to Rennes was going to sort that, and by God, I could not have imagined it being this bad.
Yeah,
he's literally went. He's played games. He's not played a lot. He has come off the bench and a few things like that, but to not get at least a couple of goals is really, shockeroonie. But then it's also the fact that we always hear about what they show in training. He must be showing hee-haw.
Well, he has made 6 appearances out of a possible 15 games. He has started 1 of those games. The other 5 came from the bench. He's played a total of 9%. He's played 9% of total minutes available to him, and he has played 120 minutes in total in his Rennes career. So that's like what one full game and then half an hour. That's what he's played.
That is
2 hours of football,
Yeah, so you can say, well, he's not scored any goals, he's not assisted any goals, he's only been given 120 minutes. You know what I mean? Like that's literally all he's been given as a Rennes player.
Yeah, but what's more worrying, I think, the fact he's only been given that amount of time.
Yeah, in 6 appearances, and he started one of those games, so honestly, this has to be one of the biggest flops of all time in terms of Scottish football. In terms of a guy that we're talking about, one of the best since Larsson, to get a move away and replicate and show that, I don't see how he's got a future at Rennes. It has to be elsewhere.
Well, yeah, he's not in the 25-man team into pre-season, so I'd be shocked if he doesn't leave.
See, if you're a newly...
You could argue, though, who's going to pay? Maybe clubs won't pay the money.
They might not, but if you're a newly promoted team to the Premier League, I think this is, Sunderland, for example, right? I think this guy should be your number one target. Goal scorer. It's not worked out at Rennes, but you can. I mean, what's he going to cost? What, a Premier League club, 10
Even look
million?
at Spurs. I mean, I look at how light Spurs are up front. Like, why would you not add Kyogo as an option?
Yeah, yeah. It's like an Ange got the best out of him.
Fuck, if you're Man United, why would you not take Kyogo?
Yeah, Kyogo's better than Cirksey and Hoyland. Of course he is. Every day of the week.
I definitely think that Kyogo is a good player. It's just not working for him at Rennes. Rennes chairman Arnaud Puel insists that there is no opposition to Kyogo being included in the squad for next season. He says that he can get into it. He's just right now not being picked for whatever reason.
I just don't see how he gets into it though. It's like he's at the 25-man squad. It would probably take Rennes to have a lot of injuries for him to even get a sniff.
Yeah, I don't see it, but the chairman says there's no issue. He says, quote, Kyogo was an element on which Frederick and George agreed. We discussed with him and Habib around January 27 or 28. If I remember correctly, there was no opposition from Habib to integrate him into the squad. Afterwards, there was a system of competition. In one of his first matches, he got injured, and then his place was taken by the emergence of Kadir Miet, which remains good news for Stade Rennes. End of quote. So, I mean, the chairman has basically said he got injured, he got replaced, and that's good for Rennes. That's pretty much what the chairman's just said there.
Yeah, he says, he got injured, the guy that came in was better, that's good news, let's move on. Bye-bye, Kyogo.
To me, that doesn't sum up this guy's got a future there.
No, it's a weird swap deal. I mean, Rennes, are both Celtic and Rennes worse off? I'd say they both are.
Well, absolutely, because Rennes have paid, 10 million?
Yep.
For a guy that they're not even putting in their 25-man squad.
And lost the guy that played more.
And Celtic are,
Doing a good striker.
And stuck with Ida up front, so... I mean,
it's one of those swap deals. It's just... It wasn't a swap deal, I guess. I guess it was just one for one.
Yeah, but Bournemouth are reportedly interested in making a move for Kyogo. But yeah, the Rennes chairman says there's no issues for Kyogo over the striker's long-term future. But I mean, I'd say the fact that the guy hasn't scored a goal, has only made 6 appearances, only had 1 start, barely played any minutes, and is not even in the 25-man squad, that would tell me that there is concerns for his long-term future at the club. And I think that he will be gone in January or the summer even. I think he will move on. Ideally, I think it'd be Celtic should probably take him back, shouldn't they, if they could get him? But
yeah,
I just don't see. I don't see Celtic spending them, because I'd imagine that they'd have to pay something similar to what Rennes paid, and I just can't see Celtic paying that kind of money for a guy that's now 30.
Nah, they're not.
Maybe even, is he 31, 30?
Would fans even want him back? A lot of fans felt betrayed, and also he wanted to leave to bolster his Japan chances. Well, what an idiot he is.
Yeah, it's Japan.
I don't think he'll get called up again.
Well, listen, he could move to a team.
I know, but he had good numbers this season before he went. You know what I mean? And he still couldn't get.
I just don't understand it, man. You're winning trophies at Celtic. You're in the Champions League, Europe's finest competition, and you decide that you're going to leave and go to. I mean, like, he would have had. I can't remember the time frame, but was the Bayern Munich fixtures announced before he left, or had Celtic already qualified, or did they have they had 2 more Champions League games to go or something? Or
no, I think they'd already played them.
Did they not have 1 more to go? Because I know they played them later. He left on January 28th. Did they have
I'm pretty sure he left after the Young Boys game. He did, because he didn't play against Villa.
Was that their last? So they still had the Villa
Yeah,
game?
I'm pretty sure they beat Young Boys, and then the news broke that night that he was leaving.
Did they have Villa and Club Brugge left after that? Or?
No, it was just Villa after the Young Boys game.
Even then, I mean, you're looking at it and you're thinking, holy shit, Kyogo, a big game against Aston Villa, big Battle of Britain game, and then you've got the Champions League playoffs. Like, why? I don't understand why you'd walk away from that to go to
Rennes.
mid-table Rennes.
Don't even know it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though if they're mid-table or relegation or winning the league. No, he's fucking no playing.
I just think financially, like, it wouldn't be that more beneficial.
Yeah.
Would Rennes maybe pay him more? Yes, but would it be substantially more than it would be getting at Celtic? I doubt it.
I don't think so. Nah, man,
I reckon Kyogo's went to Rennes thinking he's going to be top dog.
Yep.
Starting number 1. and it's just not worked out for him.
You think of players that have left, Scotland for big money over like the last 5 years, or fuck even longer than that. This has to be the worst one. Off the top of my head, you think of like O'Reilly, Tierney. We're not saying their spell. I mean, Tierney's lasted. I mean, like Aribo, Bassey, guys like that. I mean, honestly,
Jota's stint was shit, but he went to the Saudi League. I mean,
yeah,
it's always going to be shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it.
You could have a great career or a crap career in Saudi. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it compares with Jota's. You're right, but like you say, it's almost like the Saudi League. It's like Gerrard's managerial run there. Who cares? No one cares.
Whether you do good or whether you do bad, it's almost like did it even happen?
Yeah.
Did it even exist? So Kyogo's spell in France exists, and it's a nightmare. So I think he could be saying au revoir to Le Francais this summer. We'll see.
Will the 49ers take a punt on him?
Would you take him at Rangers?
Fuck, I would.
There you go, guys. Kyogo to Rangers. Heard it here first, but I don't think he'll be at Rennes next season. Definitely not. Let us know your thoughts, guys, down below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.